How did you outfox your ex in family court, Mom? My ex-wife really thought she was pulling a fast one when she brought her new boyfriend to our custody trial as a character witness. He walked in looking like some polished consultant, nice suit, confident smile, ready to talk about what an amazing mother she was and how I was just a bitter ex trying to hold her back from the kids. For months before the hearing, she'd been going out of her way to act like mother of the year. Suddenly she was popping up at school plays she never used to attend, snapping pics with the kids for Instagram, even started volunteering at their art club. Her whole circle was eating it up, raving about how she turned her life around. Meanwhile, I've been getting these weird blocked number texts for weeks. At first I ignored them, figured it was spam, but they got real specific, real fast. Stuff like, ask her about the poker nights on Fridays, or look into her Lyft history from last weekend. I started paying attention when screenshots came through. Dating profiles, pics of her out drinking when she said she was taking night classes, and even receipts from a casino across the state line. But the thing is, I couldn't use any of it. Anonymous tips don't go far in court, and I had no clue who was sending them. I just kept collecting and praying something would break. Day of the hearing, I was a mess. She walked in with her whole entourage. Boyfriend, her sister, even her old boss, all cleaned up and coordinated. Meanwhile, I sat there with my tired legal aid attorney who'd clearly been juggling 3 other cases before mine. Her lawyer painted this picture of a completely reformed woman. Steady job, stable relationship, consistent parenting. The judge was nodding along like it was all checked boxes. My stomach was in knots. Then came the character witnesses. Her sister talked about how responsible she'd become. A coworker praised her work ethic. Finally, they called her boyfriend. He stood tall, gave all the right answers about how good she was with the kids, how she'd grown emotionally, blah blah blah. Then her lawyer said, anything else you'd like to share with the court about her character? And he paused, looked straight at her, then back at the judge. Actually, yes, Your Honor. I have something I think the court should see. Silence. My ex froze. Her lawyer went pale. He pulled a flash drive out of his jacket pocket and said, this has screenshots, text threads, audio recordings, all related to her behavior and intentions regarding this custody case. Judge raised an eyebrow. Her team was already protesting, but the judge waved them off, curious. On that drive, recordings of her bragging about manipulating the system, texts where she laughed about only wanting custody so she wouldn't have to pay support, pics of her passed out drunk the same nights she said she was babysitting, and the cherry on top, a voice note of her telling a friend, I don't even want full custody. I just want to make him miserable. If I get the kids, he has to pay. That's it. The judge went stone cold. Once he'd reviewed everything, he turned to her and said, Ms. Taylor, this court does not appreciate being deceived. She got restricted visitation, supervised only. I got full custody. And her support payments doubled. Turns out the anonymous texts, all from the boyfriend. He got tired of the lies too.